This should have started a new message. Stream online. What up, Rez? Welcome. Keen, hello, hello. Lunas. Let me just start up YouTube as well. All right, that should be good. Sweet. Debugging Android build issues in Unreal today. Nice. How do you center a Vim with this plugin? We don't know yet. We're gonna find that out. That's all part of the journey. You know, it's all part of the journey, chat. So yeah, I have a warning in my Vim config. Can you help me out? Maybe. I don't know what the warning is. It's a little hard to say. Okay, so let's see. Yesterday, we had just done our very first example of creating an init CSS and setting various options inside of here. Well, what's on that line number, Keen? Open up that line and see what's broken. Your Neovim easy setup doesn't work. You made a video about it. I wrote a comment with the error. Okay, Bram, you should make a issue on the repo. I've never been this early. What's up, Darth Vader? Like, just go look at the lines of code and see what's wrong. You know what I mean? Right, but I'm saying, like, go look at RustTools nvim lua RustTools dap39 and see what function is getting called and why it would be getting nil instead of nothing. Okay, so hilariously, this actually works and installs this correctly. Let's try and add for ourselves setup. Let's add a color scheme. We'll just do like Tokyo Night or something so I know which one is which. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go look at the, I can't tell you why it's getting nil. You got to go look at the error, right? Is there a way to in setup usage here? We don't have any way to do this right now. We need like config Lua like this. That's what we need, but we don't have this function yet, so we need to write this today. Yeah, I tried and up all night, but no luck. Well, what are you like? Did you make an issue? I mean, it looks like you're either using it not correctly or you didn't set up DAP correctly. Get cargo args from runnable args. It sounds like you're not setting it up right. What a title. Thank you. We're almost there, actually. Because we have... We are actually pretty far. So we have setup here. We need also, though, config. I want to make an nvim lua u fork, and in my opinion, that was dumb because I don't know how to read nvim's code base. It would be maybe a little hard. I don't know. Mini status line attempt to call field is enabled. Kickstart. Did someone report the error or no? Oh, did conform change? Oh, I need to go check that out, I guess. Well, Brim, make an error or something, or make an issue inside of here, and then we could take a look. Okay. Field config. What is config gonna be? I don't know what it will be, any for right now. When we're thinking about this, we're gonna say config, and it's gonna be a series of statements, I guess, right? Do we already have like Lua as a thing? We do. Eval Lua query. Okay, nice. So it's just gonna be a list of functions, I guess. Look at this. I also don't want any Roblox APIs, including the file product. Yeah. Well, that would be a big project, I think. Okay, so when we have this, then we need to go here. Eval block is table. We need to collect wherever we have setup. Yep, we need to do the same idea here for config. Eval plugin setup. Yep. Config fold declaration. Right, this should just eval these over, right? Okay. Volke Tokyo Night not found. Okay. Config. That doesn't make sense. Why is this broken? Going 325. 325. Oh. Oh, shoot. Right. Init CSS. Steve Arc Oil. Oh, I did this wrong. Setup. Oh, right. This needs to be repo. Let's try this. Init CSS. This needs to be setup oil repo here. That's why. Yep, that was in the wrong spot. Right, that's why. Repo. Then setup. Tokyo Night, like this, right? Does it... Oh, interesting. We don't actually do that. We just want to say config. Oh. Can you do Neovim with React next? I think someone already did, kind of. I can't tell whether I love it or absolutely cursed. The goal is both, for sure. The goal is that it is absolutely cursed. But also, yeah. Well, I wonder, does Tokyo Night have... Does it have a setup? Oh, it does. Okay, cool. So it will be fine in this case. What up, Sam? Oh, it's very cursed. It's very cursed, chat. Yes. Okay, nice. So it installed Tokyo Night. Let's try this. Let's try this again. Let's open this up. And what we should see now is plugin setup for config. In here, do config. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. You see this? Turn this on. Look, here's our init, which really this it does look terrible because we don't have CSS highlighting right now, and we don't have NVim tree sitter installed. But look, we installed Tokyo Night repo, and then there you go, and we said run color scheme. So that's how we got this color scheme working. After how many ports of packages will this become a CSS to Lua interpreter? Well, it doesn't really do that. And if we comment this out and we run this again, back to the original color scheme, right? We go to Tokyo. We do this. Boom. Yeah, we can do tab stop should be 4. Is it not tab stop? Unknown CSS. Oh, we didn't do integer value yet. String value. Else if number, is it number value or integer value? Integer value, then return to number text. Tab stop? Oh, this sets it for CSS. We need to do something like this where we can go CSS like this. We need to support this option because we need to be able to do cascading, cascading styles basically, right? This is like, I wonder what this will do if we open this now. Nothing, right? It doesn't know what to do with that, which is fine. Okay, so when we go to options, what did I make my options query? Proper name, option value. Okay, so we have a value. No one would use this in practicality. That's true. That's true. It doesn't mean it won't be funny. And fun along the way. Right, so now what we need to do is we need to first check it if value type equals
hello there.
Does this have inspect tree? Oh, that's pretty hype. This is a new rule set. Rule set, then else print new rule, and then we'll just say value node like this. So I think if we do this, did that not? Oh, it wasn't a rule set? Oh, that's gonna be the name. That's gonna be the name node actually. Right? No? No? What is right here? We have a block. Oh, I think it's only looking for declarations. Oh, we need to have a new query. Perfect. That's even better. That's even better. That's even better. So this is file type options. Oh, baby. We'll write a new one here. File type options query. Are you drinking terminal.shop coffee? I've been drinking terminal.shop coffee all month. I need to do a new order soon, chat. I'm down to my last blend of object. in a little bit of decaf, but I'm not really a decaf drinker. That was for my wife because she was pregnant, so she was drinking decaf. So now we're looking for rule set, and we want selectors and tag name. We want to go selectors, tag name. This is file type. And then anything, and then we need a block. And we'll look for declarations inside here. I should write this query inside of here. Because this should be file type. That's good. Oh my goodness. Actually, we'll write this inside of here. Oops. Let's go .config css envim init css. Let's try this here. Because I believe this should go here. Okay, and this should go here. Great. So what we're really looking for, though, is a block. And inside of the block, we want declaration. And we want property name at at name and at value. Boom and boom. Beautiful, chat. Beautiful. Okay, so now we can do this. And we'll put that right here. Oh, what is failing? Look at the nesting. Yeah, what about the nesting? Okay, so that looks good. We have Arc Mutex coffee for the Rust devs. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm matching a particular thing. Is repo thing in CSS? It's a pseudo class selector, I think is the right name. Oh, Michael, little one's doing great. Thank you for asking. All right, so that's awesome. So now we go to options query, and we're going to do almost the same thing here. But these are all going to be file type option queries. Okay. And so now we need to do and kind of this idea here. Let's go local file type IDX is get capture here. Local, this is name node. Our name IDX is this, and local value IDX is this. Yep, that's good. Then we want local file type is this. Name node is name IDX. And bro, did you just write a package manager for this project, or just I use lazy? I copied one from Mini, basically, more or less. Vim.api envim create auto command file type pattern is file type function. Maybe we could collect them all and do it in one. That'd probably be better. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. End. So let's go ahead and do local FT options. Commander code is outsourced. Yeah, it doesn't do anything very complicated. It just downloads a Git repo. Yo, okay, Geo, my dude, thanks for the sub. 20 months. Find yourself using snippets a lot? It depends on the language. What's up, Patet? So this is going to be name and value. And so now we go if not FT options file type, then FT options file type is this, and FT options file type name equals value. Wonderful. And so now we can go file type. Actually, let's just go star. And then we can say callback. create auto command. I always forget the event has pattern. I think this should be, we'll just do print vim.inspect ev file type, something like this, and we'll do that. Okay. That didn't do anything. Vim. Huh. Auto command file type. Did I forget ft detect? File type. And the file type option has been set to patterns match against file type. A file is name of the match. Cannot switch Windows buffer. C file type. Was that actually happening or no? What? Why did it not fire for init CSS? Echo and FT. Oh, it's just not there. But why does it not know that it's a CSS file? Init.css. Why is that not getting caught as CSS? I don't think my mic was off. I didn't change anything. Fennel was already Christmas on another level. Thank you, chat.
Like,
Sure.
okay,
6 months. What's up, buddy?
My favorite.
Nvim app name. It lets you run independent Neovims from each other. No, that's just because it's local. Nvim clean init CSS. Echo and FT. So it knows it's CSS. That's pretty weird. I wonder if I jacked something up with. Oh, it's probably something with how I have Nvim tree sitter set up. That's pretty weird, though. Like, why would that...
Made it properly tail recursive. Like,
Yes.
OCaml is actually my favorite.
Okay, so, yeah, it's something... I jacked something up in here. Oh, I wonder if it's because we have the... Let me check what I have for Nvim tree sitter. Yo, ZD, it's been over a year? That is actually pretty crazy. No, it's not the /. So trying to choose theme song and narrowed choice down to 10 songs. Nice, Shrimp. You're almost there. New to your channel? What's up? Oh, nothing much. Just making something to configure Neovim with CSS. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here at all. It's just nothing to see at all. Completely normal. And regular and regular situations. I wonder if I can have... The problem is I can't have this show up before. Ah, that's kind of the init Lua. Let's uncomment all of these. Let's go ahead and let's try and local share site nvim site nvim trees. Oh, it's like in lazy, right? No, where is it? Pack lazy. Where does that go? Local share nvim lazy. Oh, there we go. Nvim tree sitter. Local share. We'll try this. CSS nvim. Site pack. Now let's just put it right here for a sec. CD. Oops. CD local share CSS nvim. We'll try this for a sec. You just write configs on stream? No, we do tons of other stuff on stream. Today we're making memes. Not even really about a config. How do we enjoy committing crimes? Oh, so far it's been really good. How to configure my Neovim as a front-end developer? The same way everyone else configures it with Lua, or soon to be CSS. Move, inventory sitter, site, pack. I think it goes there. Oops. I think this will work. Init Lua. Let's just comment this line out. Why is this not finding out that this is CSS? How is that happening? Bro is going to be on the next project review. We'll see. Yeah, maybe. I think Prime will think it's pretty funny. I don't know. That's what I'm wondering as well. Vim file type. Help Vim. I don't know if I messed something up somewhere else. All right, we gotta go and do Netlua. What do I have in mind? Ensure install. That doesn't make sense. Inventory sitter. I do have it though, right? So why start inventory sitter? Get clean. Let's do this. Checkout main. Okay, we'll try that. And then we also need to do I don't know if it's that. We'll try, I guess. That is so weird. Huh. Well, either way. Is that on my posh? No, it's like Starship or something. All right, well, either way, we'll sort that out in a second. We are getting this, and we should have file match is CSS. So we have ev.match. So we can go local options is, yeah, that probably works too. Match. If not options, then return end. We can do vim for name value here. Vim.opt local name equals value. Okay. So now when we open this and we open a CSS file, for some reason we set the file type as CSS. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now you can cascade your style sheets, chat. There you go. For CSS, you want it to look like this. For Lua, you could say tab stop is 2. Although I don't know why retab. Huh. I think it's kind of scuffed with this. Why is that 2? Huh. Interesting. Shift width 4. Something like this. And hit Lua. So now those are 4. Very cool. Okay, so that's actually working, which is pretty funny as well. I don't know why that doesn't detect that it's CSS to start with. Very suspicious. I just don't think I did anything to change that. So that's what's kind of surprising. Because it works when we do it without calling anything. Weird. Oh, it's this file in particular because it's buff add probably, not buff load. Buff add. Buff add. Of course. What a wild. Add a buffer to the buffer list if buffer for file to exist from that buffer. Otherwise, this call buff load. That's why. Vim fn buff load. Really? I thought for sure I had it on that one. Oh, this happens before we do everything else.
OCaml is actually my favorite.
Whatever. We can also just do this. Vim file type add extension CSS equals CSS. Something like this. So let's see what happens if we do this. Oh, interesting. Maybe use star CSS. No, you're not. You don't know what you're talking about. It's okay. Your building right now sounds awesome as usual. I don't know about awesome, but thanks. Raven, thank you. Do the check. The check is for something completely different. This is for something completely different. Chat. Can you use buff number instead of file name? I thought I was supposed to for buff load. Yeah, because it says buff add, buff number. Will not have us listen not be loaded yet. To add some text buffer, use this. So the other option we have here is if we... So I'm pretty sure it's because we are trying to load this at the beginning here. Oh, nice, Daka. Very cool. Are you on Twitch? I am, yeah. What's the name of the new Vim distro this will configure? Failwind, of course. That's... guys, come on. It's obvious. Vim RTB add this evaluates home TJ debris dot config and then we'll try this CSS and Vim. We could also write this maybe slightly differently. Can you tell me something cool that's not about Neovim? Like what? We have a coffee company that's in the terminal. That's pretty cool. If I open up random.css, yeah, this one it knows. So it's something with how I'm actually loading that file. It's very interesting. So the other option, we have is get parser.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight. Didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed.
Returns a parser. Coffee. Oh, that's not true. We aren't sold out. Commands, edit, coffee. Buy coffee. In the terminal. PogChamp. SSH terminal.shop. We are not shipping to Europe yet. We are still figuring out a bunch of stuff in the US.
Mary Kate and Ashley. Mary Kate and Ashley. I was 8 when I met Mary Kate. That was actually the same day that I met Ashley.
Maybe we should just do this instead. I think we can do this. Let's do get string parser. Returns a string parser. String. Okay, so let's just load this. Vim fn read file. File name. Text is this. Right, this should be read file. Returns what? To list. Table.concat these with this. String. So now we can do get string parser and we can go text. And then I think all of this can just change to text as well. We'll try. I have no idea. But then we can skip loading this. Let's just go ahead and do everywhere we have buff number. Let's just say text. And then everywhere where we have... Wait, you can order coffee using SSH. Terminal.shop. Why is the first coffee called object to object? Doesn't that seem funny? I do need to figure out why Ghosty doesn't highlight this correctly because it looks so much better in WesTerm. So I'm going to blame Dax for that mostly. Or even probably... But... Whatever. I'm going to blame... no, we'll blame Adam, I think. Let's see if this works. I have no idea if this is going to work. There we go. Boom. That's better. Yeah, it's just literally something with how I have Ghosty set up, I think. We're so back, chat. So now if we changed this to like 1 and I open this again. Yeah, nice. Yep. We did it. You can set all your file type options. All your file type options right here. So that's pretty cool. And we also don't add the buffers, which is nice. So we just load the file now. That's great. Chat, this is actually kind of coming along. I mean, this is actually kind of working, you know? Which is pretty surprising. I think I'm going to stay for a bit. One sec. Hello? Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. I I had a backpack sitting on one of the cords. The music is coming. It's coming. I think this is a little closer than it used to be. No, not that way. This way. There we go. There we go. Okay. And my ears work again. Okie dokie. All right. So where were we? Do I have stuff over here? My ears seg faulted? Yes. Yes, they did. Oh, that's my chair in the background. Right? No? That's just the bottom of my desk. There we go. That's okay. All right. So... am I seeing... you guys seeing the wall? You guys don't want to see the wall. All right. Wow. What is going on with my camera today? Whatever. I'll just zoom back in on my face. Zoom. All right. There we go. That's better. So, what else, chat? What else do you want to be able to do? We have options and file type options, so that's good. We have key maps. We should just try and port. We should just start porting Kickstart to this and then see how far we can go there and see what we need to fix, right? I feel like that's a pretty good, option. I think that that's a pretty good option, right? So it's like, let's go ahead and go. I want to play tower defense and CSS in Neovim. Isn't Prime working on that? Config Kickstart. Okay. So let's go ahead and open config Kickstart init Lua. Okay. Set no wrap. Okay, and let's open up our .config here init CSS. Okay. So we should be able to, oh, we need to be able to set some global options. I don't know how we want to do this yet. Can I just have top level things? Can I just say like Lua? This seems kind of weird though. We could just cheat and say leader. I don't want to do that though. All right, we'll come back to that later. That one's pretty annoying. So we have number true, relative number true. We can say mouse, a, show mode, false, clipboard, unnamed, plus, break indent, true, undo file, true, ignore case, true, smart case, true. Sign column, yes. Update time, 250. Split right, true. Split below, true. List, true. I actually don't know if this will work or not. What happens if we do lists? I can do list chars like this. We can just go tab. Because these are some nice characters here. I think it's this. Maybe options global. Yeah, they're not options though. Ink command, split, cursor align, true, scroll off, 10. Oh, show mode was up here. Oops, like this one or something. Okay, so let's try this. If we open up this again. Whoops. Oh, hey, nice. Retab. I want this to be expand tab true. And I also want shift width too. Something like this. Characters for wrong number of characters for tab. Oh, right. I gotta go like this or something like that, right? Okay, nice. There you go. Okay, so those are all working. When you do a split now, it'll split to the right. Awesome. All plug into one file, then better than having split into other files. Yeah, we might do the global thing like that for Finity. We'll have to see. Yeah, I think for smaller configs, it's definitely good. That's why for Kickstart, I pushed really hard to make that happen. Yeah. Okay, so now we can delete these terrible key maps that are useless. And we can do this. Okay, so let's go normal mode. We're going to say key escape. And then we're going to go... What did I call it again? Tailwind? Key map? I called it... Key maps value query. When maybe it takes up 50% of the development time. Indeed. Action. I called it action. Evaluate CSS value. I think this should work, right? If we go to key map set here, and this is action. I think if this is a string, it will just be fine. Okay, so let's try. Action should be command no HL search. We'll try that. Does that work? Number. Yeah. Oh, chat. It's working. Key, leader, queue, action. No, that's definitely not what we want to do. We want to say... So the easiest option here is go Lua, and then we say inside here vim.diagnostic.setLocalist. Like this. We can skip the descriptions for right now. I really don't care about that. Key, escape, escape. This is in terminal mode though. Terminal. Terminal coffee? Will it support stuff like no remap? Yeah, all these are default no remaps. I don't really care. I'm not gonna write all those down. What's terminal mode, dude? It's when you're in a terminal. Hello world, I'm in a terminal. Echo hello. I think if the third parties that eat descriptions, you're gonna leave them hungry. Well, you can write this description. Wow. Escape terminal mode. Plain value description, or is it? Oh, whoops. There we go. Terminal. I didn't do that one yet. Else if mode equals terminal, then mode equals T. T map. There you go. Wow, escape terminal mode. Yeah, it already does support which key. You just put description in here and it's fine. Chad, of course I did that already. We didn't do auto commands yet, so that's one that we definitely need to do. That's fine. To do auto commands. I don't know how I want to do that yet. We'll have to think about that. Don't have to do this because I already set it up for them. Also, when which key 2 dropped, I had to rewrite 100% of my keybinds. Okay. I don't know anything about that. I've never used which key. Okay, so then for plugins, we should be able to just go... repo. Can I just... I wonder, can I just do this? dpope/vim sleuth. This should work, but this won't work yet. Because I don't think we handled this case yet. sleuth. I don't think I have that installed at all. Help sleuth. Yeah. Okay. So we need to add that case. We need to add that case to our plugins. T-Pop. T-Pop. What's up, T-Pop? Good call, Gremble. Thank you. This should not get executed, so we probably should even write something separate from this. Evaluate plugin set text root node. True. So for right now, I'm not gonna write this yet because I'm not sure how we want to do this. I think this will probably error. Yeah, well, we can make it do both. We don't have it doing both right now, but we could make it be doing both. That's what I was just gonna add, but I changed my mind. I don't want to do that yet. Okay, so now it installed Vim Sleuth. Nice. Great. Okay. So this is to do. I want to be able to write this. I feel like you should be able to write repo and just put a bunch of repos in. You know, it seems like you should be able to. Repo Louis. All right, so then this actually isn't so bad because all we're going to do here is we're going to go, this is setup, and then this is signs, and then this is add, and we can just say text like this. And then this is this, and we go here. Guess who's back again. Maybe something like this? I think this actually works, chat. I thought I had escape. Oh, did I? Oh, does this not get escaped in the same way? I just do this. It doesn't escape anything. Interesting. Still easier to read the Vim script. That's what I'm saying. I thought help get signs. Okay, so we have get signs here. Setup. Oh, I still need to. Oh, right. I need to go setup, get signs like this. Okay, that's pretty hilarious. That's pretty hilarious, chat. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it does look like some part of it is wrong though, because I thought what would happen, print setup.module vim inspect setup.ops, because I thought this was gonna say get signs, so it's nothing, and then text. Okay, so we didn't do that quite right, did we? We didn't quite do that. Is this like a plugin translates CSS to Vim settings, or you're modifying source code to accept CSS files? It's a plugin, so you can write CSS and it will configure Neovim for you. We are interpreting the CSS from Lua via basically like using tree sitter. Okay, so I thought we do get... All right, let's do evaluate. It's like block or table or something, right? Eval block as table. What does this look like? Okay, so we have, one sec, let me think about this. Rocks at blue, and then here we've got selectors, declaration. So I would have thought rule set, evaluate CSS value, that's the property name, and then evaluate the block as a table. And I thought that would keep going here. Well, how did the other ones work? Key maps here. This worked here just fine. We're able to get all of these, I think. Oil. Okay, well, that's not right. We definitely messed something up here because this didn't used to look like this. That's not right. Why are we getting empty there? When did we scuff that? Huh, maybe we should add some tests. Could be worthwhile. Could be worthwhile. Because we do want to just parse some of these just the way they are and see what we get back. Because this is signs here, selector, and then we should have a new selector block. How are we getting nothing? That part doesn't make any sense. That part doesn't make any sense. How would we be getting empty? Mini, trail space, mini. Those are both right. Oil. So what's going on in oil right now? There should be columns here. Key maps here. Okay, so we just scuffed it at all. You can tell him that's how we lure in the soy depths. It's all part of the master plan. It's all part of the master plan. Exactly right. Exactly right. Okay, well, let's see if we can write this in a way. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's go to CSS. Oh, no. This is fine. We need to go here. And we'll go Failwind spec Lua. Describe Failwind function, and it should exist. Require Failwind. Oops. Okay, great. Okay. So let's go local Failwind. Require Failwind. Great. That's awesome. Let's try and parse a few of these. I only now saw the project Failwind. Thank you. Thank you, Patrick. Have fun. Yeah. See you, Fluff. Failwind spec in case that matters. Did I do it wrong? Oh, yeah. We can. We'll rename it to Failwind spec just because. Yep. Yeah. Good call, chat. Good call. So let's give ourselves a few of these functions out of here. So I'm thinking probably the first thing we want to do is we want to do this chunk of stuff. Where's my setup here? Evaluate plugin spec. That's definitely one we would like to try. m.evaluate plugin spec is evaluate plugin spec. But let's actually put this like this. We'll expose it for testing. So can parse.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't.
Empty setup. Okay, that's fine. The missile knows where it is because the missile knows where it is not. Got no noti. Uh-oh. Did I post anything in Discord? We are live. We're more Neovim via CSS. Recreating Kickstart. Kickstart Neovim in CSS, lol. Thanks, Nightshade. It's my fault. It's my fault. Okay, so what we need to do is we want to do something like this. So we can go... Got the noti. Parser is Vim, tree sitter, get string parser, string, CSS. Okay, so that should be fine. So let's do something, let's do a very simple one, right? We want to check basically, we've got something like this. We want to do a really simple one, okay, this is like the simplest one, right?
Did you know?
Let's go, oh, whoops. So we can go local text. I think this will still work. We'll try. Oops. Configuring CSS in Neovim. No. Well, you know, sure, in some ways. Which theme is this? It's called Groove Buddy. Okay, so in this case, we need a parser, we need some text, and we need the root node, right? So how do we get the root node from this? We need to call parser parse. Okay. Local roots is parser parse here. Print assert dot local eq is assert dot r dot same, and let's just go equals nil and root. That should give us a good tree. Okay, awesome. And then this should be root like this, or did we do tree? How did we do this before? Roots, yeah. Awesome. Node style sheet. For child in root in ifirst root children and print child, something like this. Oops. Children. Isn't root named children. Node rule set. Okay, so that's the rule set, but we want to go, if I just have this, set ft equals css inspect tree, we have style sheet rule set. So that's, we want to get down to the rule set beneath this, I'm pretty sure, because evaluate, where does this match? Evaluate plugin stack. This is from
recursive, like
here.
Okay,
capture
actually my
plugin.
favorite.
Iter matches root node root. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just see then, shall we? Let's just go local plugin is failwind.evaluate plugin spec. Yo, Kbray, thanks for the sub. Rather than teach, it would be 3 named children. So let's try this, and we'll go parser, text, and root. And then let's say this plugin here. Nice. Okay, awesome. So we should have this. This should say something like plugin.setup, and it should be a list of mini. This won't be quite right because it's going to be. It's actually like a list of. Oh, plugin mini. Wait. Plugin is actually, I don't know. What is plugin again? Plugins is going to be this with mini. Okay, yeah. Mini. We'll just call this mini here so I can do plugin.mini. Right, and then that should be
We're mostly going to beat each other senseless, make enemies with vision, tell a few dick jokes, make a few jokes at my expense.
Local make empty module function name and whoops. At returns failwind dot plugin spec make empty spec return, which this needs a name and plugin setup. That's actually what it make empty setup plugin setup, which has a module. Module is name, ops is nothing. Okay, that's awesome. Now we should be able to go here, make empty setup here, and make empty setup mini.ai. This. Okay, awesome. Oh, this is, oh shoot, this is what it returns. At param, name string, okay. Is it returns or return? Okay. How chunky is this baby now? Give weight. Like 7 pounds-ish. What's up, Mark? Okay, so now this passes. That's great. It can have multiple setup. I mean, lost a little weight. 1 setup. We'll just do this, right? It should still work, and it should just be this now. Yo, what up from you? No big deal. Just configuring Neovim with CSS. Don't tell the core team chat, okay? Don't tell them. Don't tell them. All right, so now we need to do nothing much. Just took down dictatorship, the usual. Congrats. I'm assuming congrats. That seems like a congratulations is in order. All right, so now we want to try and do something more like this. We should do a really simple one like this first. Can have map type setup. Where was this again? Right here. Yeah. Temp to index field mini. Yep. Not gonna exist. Okay, awesome. So now we should have module oil, right? And we should just have one thing here. So this should say like oil. Ops columns. Wait, why is it working now? Ooh, one of them must get busted? I don't know. Is this via baby stream? It sure is. Okay, so am I missing something that this is not working here when I thought it was going to otherwise? Why would this not be working all of a sudden now? When we load this up. Because like all of a sudden we get oil, looks like this, columns, and then nothing. Okay, well, that's definitely a problem. So this should be something like module is oil, ops is columns equals icon. Columns, oil, ops, columns. What is inside the other one then? Okay, well let's local column value is plugin.oil.setup.columns. Nope. No, .ops. .columns. And let's just do this. I think that I want it to say this. ops, a nil value plugin. Okay. Print vim inspect plugin.oil. Setup. Right, okay, so it's setup 1. Setup 1 here. Okay, so we get nothing inside of here. Okay, well, there we go. So that's our first problem here. Okay. Supposed to be family friendly, so you can just throw around VS like that. True. Chat, make sure you're censoring big time. Hello? Oops. All right, so here we go. When we go eval plugin spec here, Vim table map module full declaration. Otherwise, module name, module config. Evaluate this, evaluate block as table. Currently roleplaying the Daft Punk's repeating faster, better, smoother, but about Envim. Ooh, nice, I like it. So right here, we get grid value. Grid value. Parser, text, child. Okay, so grid, string value, and it's no string value. But how are we getting empty? So why are we getting empty from this instead? We'd get all the way to columns. Oh, is it not? No, it's a child value of grid, and then we have string value. That part's pretty weird. That part is pretty weird, chat. Pretty weird. Node type. If type here, node named children. So we get this. How are we returning an empty string? Table. Oh. It's the wrong text, chat. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I see. I see. I was a little too aggressive in renaming everything. Text. Source. 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 Text. Source. Source. Source, source. 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 Yeah. Well, I had changed from doing buff number into text, and then I just didn't think at all. Success, success. I was pretty sure this was happening. I was pretty sure this was working before. So I was very confused how this would not be working. Let's go. See now? We don't need TypeScript. We've got CSS. Okay. Look at that. See that plus? That's because in get signs, we put the text right here. Look at it, chat. This is all configured with CSS. This is all configured with CSS. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, now we can go back to copying everything from Kickstart into here. So we did get signs. We did get signs. Now we're going to do which key, I guess. Doesn't make me as happy, to be honest. Does not make me as happy. This one. We'll just do just the setup part.
Made it properly tail recursive. Like, OCaml is actually my favorite.
Oops, I keep doing that. Hey, Seakai, thanks for the prime. Installing which key? Oh yeah, there we go. There's our leader queue. There's our leader queue, chat. Pressing G. Look at it, just works. It just works. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay. I really don't care about these.
Made it properly tail recursive. Like,
Solus Lunix. Hey, thanks for the gifties. Appreciate it. How to create multiple new empty lines in Vim in visual mode? I don't know exactly what you mean, Cappington. Are you writing adapter to each of your Neovim plugins via parser CSS? No, better than that. We're writing just a generic way to basically like do anything you'd normally need to do as part of Neovim. They're non-icons or something like that. Using CSS for configuration feels schizophrenic. Thank you. Thank you, Tommy J. I appreciate that. Like, as opposed to hitting enter multiple times. 5-0. I don't know. It just kind of depends what you want to do. Just type the number and then like 5-0 escape will do it for you. And you can do exactly the number that you want. 37-0. Yeah. Do. All right, let's see if we can get telescope working. We'll try. This part's gonna be kind of goofy. Repo, envim telescope, telescope.envim. Don't really care about the event and branch stuff. I'm not gonna do that. We do need to add depends. We haven't done this yet. Envim Lua plenary envim. Okay, we do need to add this into here. We should have a depends. Okay, yep. And then when we do setup, for dep in pair depends, deps dot add dep. Okay, that should work. So let's try this. What happens when we close this and then open it back up? Oh, nice. Look at that. We already have it. So now we go telescope, get files. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, chat. Okay, so, and it installed the dependencies and everything. It's just like, just write what it depends on and then you're good to go. Teach, when will you finish the C course for boot dev? This month, I think, is the plan, Rigel. How to delete 2 to 3 words or up to some words. 3DW. For example. That's what I'm shooting for. This is the most cursed thing I've ever seen. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Config. So now we need to do setup. Setup. Telescope. We actually don't need any of these other things. So that'll set it up. Now we can do config. Oh, well, probably we want to go like... Oh, yeah, no, this is fine. We already have config. So now we can go config. Apparently, you've never seen Prime Stream. They didn't see the worst thing he's ever seen, just the most cursed. Okay, so... Is this some weird teaching or something for official Neovim? Oh, no, this is definitely not going into Neovim. I wonder what happens if I go key maps. Will this work? Can I just use the same thing that we did before to go... Telescope, help tags. Oops, I spelled telescope wrong. But I spelled telescope wrong again. Whoopsie doopsies. I was too excited. Oh! Chat, it just because we're just like crawling the tree for key maps, we already find the key maps for plugins. So like this key map, because it's the same thing as this key map, it just works. So you can literally just put key maps inside of here. So you want to do all your key maps, you just go like this, chat. Alright, let's try.
If you want entertainment, go and watch clowns.
True. Oh, look at it's so concise, chat. Customizing setup somehow. Exactly. Look at, here's your telescope key map, chat. Chat, it's actually working, which is just so goofy. Surrender. How'd you replace those Vim.key maps so fast? Macros. Echo at A. Just this little macro right here. Just a little F to the caret. Delete that. FD. 5DF. Doobity beep. Boobity bop boop boop boop. Command. Kiss chop. Just like that. This is a classic. Just a classic easy macro, chat. Macros 101 right here. And we could change all of them. Ah! It's so funny that it's working, chat. Oh my goodness. Does your GitHub have this? Kickstart Endvim? I'm new to Endvim. You can on my channel, Reaper, you can watch my how to get started with Kickstart, the actual one. Okay, so it would be good to think about how we could do this move. What's up, Brian? So this is barely usable for browsers, especially New Manhattan. Now he wants to use it in Vim. Well, I'm not really going to use it, but it is a hilarious project, is it not? So this part is where it's a little bit more complicated. Because how do we... Oops. It's not an accident. I'm intentionally trying to make it that way. Like, it's not going to be funny if it's not good, you know? It has to be good if we want it to be funny. So, like, this one is a little bit more complicated, right? Because we almost want to do, like, curry. And we want to do something like require built, like, telescope dot built-in dot live grep. And then another function here. Right? It unironically looks better than my real config. Building my first freelance website for a static blog site. Should turnaround be? I said like a week, but he's in no rush. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about websites. I really want to be able to do something like... I don't think I can though, right? I can't have a block in here. Yeah, I can't have a block. At curry. Oh, dang. Can this work? No, I can't. I can't. Oh, but I could do at action. Right? Can this have something? Oh, this is... Do I have one that's missing somewhere, or no? I think we're good. Where is the error? What doesn't it like? At keyword. String value. Oh, this can't be a string here.
Recursive, like OCaml is actually my favorite.
Oh my goodness, no way. This is valid. Oh! Oh, hey, thanks, Samubo, and thanks for the sub. I really appreciate it. Very nice message. Thank you. Does Kickstarter series have those macros? No. Macros are just press Q and then a letter, then do some things. Hello. Then stop recording, and then you can play the macro. And you just have to think about what things are going to record well. Chat, look at this. This is so freaking funny. I cannot believe that this is actually going to work. I can literally do this. I can literally do this. It's literally like a Lua config with more braces. I know. Grep, open, files. True. Oh, no, chat. It actually looks so, it literally looks like you're writing Lua. Oh my goodness, you're like, hey, I just want to run something here for this key. Just Lua it. Just Lua that, you know. Oh my goodness. Wait, can I make this like even crazier? Can I go like at key something? No, it doesn't let you have this, right? You can't have a string next. Yeah. Makes more sense replacing equal signs by columns. What? Oh my goodness, that's really funny. Thought you were writing Lua. Oh no. Oh no, this actually works. Okay, well, we got to get this one. We got to get this scenario to work here. Right, so we go to our key maps. Lua CSS. We're there, chat. We are there. So right now, let me see. Does this still find this? It does, right? It still finds this key and then the key map itself. Okay, awesome. So then when we have the key map value query here, key maps value query. Here now. Right now. New Lua dialect just dropped. Yep. Lua CSS. We're doing it, chat. Oh, evaluate CSS value. This should be changed to string. Okay. So for... Where even is this? Key maps. That's right here, right? Let's just yoink all of this so that I can think about this in a little nicer way. Yeah, that seems fine. Haven't made a change to my config for 5-6 months. Nice. What is query editor SCM? What? Oh, that's this right here, this file. Okay, so are you using Western? Right now I'm using Ghosty. Okay, so we get here, now we get our declarations, which really, this is just full declarations, I feel like. But that's okay. So if we do this... Okay, so now the other option that we have is for child in iPairs root node roots named children do and print child, because this one should be here. We should have a post CSS statement, right? So we should be able to see if child type is post CSS statement and child type. Okay. No action for key map that. That's fine. Oh, right. Did we get child? Did we see the thing before or no? Oh no, this is the matched. No. Oh, we got to do this one. Right, this is the match. This is the key map. Where's the value? Because this here, key maps value query, this is, we've got the value here. Do we have the value? I need key map value. I need the value node. Local value IDX. Oh, value node. Do I use value IDX anywhere? Value IDX. We do. Whoops, not here. Oh, right, because this is key maps value is here, but this one is the actual key map itself. Key map Okay, yeah, let's try this instead. Key map. Let's see if that finds it now. Beautiful. Okay, so now open Chrome DevTools to add this new plugin. Okay, sweet. So we're finding this approximately, so that should be good. All right, so when we find this, we should find a post CSS statement with @ keyword, call, and then something here. What happens if I put like a parenthesis around here? Does this bust it? Yeah. Oh, that's pretty funny. So we can only do this if we pass a block here. We have to basically pass a table. Is that Prime Stream crashed? So we're all here now. Smart. Good idea, Dan. Maybe this won't really work. What happens if I just do key example and we just go @lua something? We'll get the keyword query here. And then we call it with nothing. This will... Oh, now it's... Oh, okay. Something dot other thing. I can't do that. Okay. For Alex, you've got an excellent point there. So we can do this. Oh, Lua, or like CSS has got a lot of rules here. It's got a lot of rules. Something. Wait, why does this one work? Plain value. Oh, this somehow works because it's like a goofy call expression or something? Oh, wow. Holy cow. Why is CSS so insane, chat? Okay, well, this will only work for some cases, but maybe we should, instead of calling this Lua, we should call this like we call this bind curry funk. Maybe funk. Call. Because it calls this with this argument. But this is the only thing that I can support right now, I think. Diablo, it's going hilarious, actually. At least in my opinion. Can we use it already? I mean, I guess, but it's not. It'll break by tomorrow. I'm gonna change it all the time. You know what I mean? What's up, Darcy? But we are pretty close. Like this right here. Oops, I need to... We'll just print this. Return. So this right here, like this is configured with CSS. This Neovim right here. With like telescope, right? Like we can look at all of our telescope mappings here. We can search the help tags. Like it's actually working. No. We're going to use CSS to configure Neovim. So everything you see here, the entire configuration is this CSS file. So like, see how the get signs right here are pluses? We could change this to be like this, and we'll restart this. And then when we go down to here, see, it's different now. Then we could configure a production service with CSS. Why not? Yeah, exactly. But why? You're not asking the right questions there, actually. The question you should be asking yourself is why not? Can you write Neovim plugins? Not right now, no. No. I don't know how you would want to. Does it support CSS variables? Not yet, but definitely we will have that by the time we're done. Yeah. Really trying out Fleet, and I can see why people are not excited. Is it on Git? No, it's not. I didn't push it yet. Because it's not like I've only spent like a day and a half building it. So it's not really ready. Thank you. Exactly, Wolfram. Yes. Okay, so next we need to figure out how to do this. We need to get this working. So we'll go back to our... This is basically like... Sounds like production ready, yeah. Can you please add static typing in CSS? They're all statically typed. They're not going to change, you know? Music. Okay, so the thing that's kind of annoying with this is to break this up into a different way, we need to base mode, key, action, ops. I guess we can go local key maps is this. So then we can go if not key maps mode is this. Then key maps mode key, action is action, ops is ops. If key, then this end. Okay, we'll move this here. And then we can do return key maps, where we have evaluate key maps here. We can say local key maps is this. We can go for mode key map here. For key settings. Then we can go Vim key map here, key settings.actions, settings.ops. Great. Okay, so this should still work for this. Oops. Print Vim inspect key maps. Did we scuff this? Oops. Nil. Okay, why did we get nil here? Key maps. How can that even happen? Oh.
Made it properly tail recursive. Like
Diablo
is actually my favorite.
That's 10 subs. Thank you. We're very close, actually. Okay, Diablo, do you want me to just push it for you even though it's broken? Like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really going to work. There's, like, some stuff that you have to do to get it set up, but do you want me to push it anyways? Okay. Let me fix this part right here, and then I will push. Then I will push. Okay. Move CSS nvim to failwind. Nvim cd failwind. Git init. What's in queries? Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. And we need to add a readme to this as well. Failwind.nvim. Okay. Failwind nvim is not ready for production. You shouldn't even be looking at this repo. But Diablo project was nice enough to gift some subs. So here it is. All right. Usage. What do you need to do? You need to go require failwind dot evaluate path to CSS file dot CSS, like this. This loads a CSS file. Okay. You can see the examples in CSS for some inspiration. Okay, so that part's fine. Requirements. You'll need Neovim tree sitter installed and the CSS parser download, or basically enabled. Okay. I think that should work. Okay. You got smooth skin? Oh, thank you. Not judging, just saying. Well, I mean, it's a nice thing to say. GitHub, TJ DeVries. We need to make a new repo. Git remote add origin here. Git push u origin. Okay. All right, there you go. There you go, Diablo. So that should be working, I think. That's what I'm doing to load it here, is just calling evaluate on this. So that should work. You know. If it doesn't, you can leave an issue and I can try and sort it out. All right, so let's go to our spec here, and I want to do describe key maps, and I want to do it should handle actions. Just with indent equals 2. It's very nice, isn't it? And then we want to do failwind here. Okay. Okay, awesome. Evaluate key maps. M.evaluate key maps. Evaluate key maps. Okay, we can go back to here. Let's go ahead and do local key maps is failwind. Evaluate key maps, parser, text, root. We got the root. Text. Okay. Equals nil and key maps. Oops. Okay, so when we go back to our init CSS here and we have our key maps examples, we want to do something like oh right, that was actually from this one. We want to try, let's just do something like this. This, we go back to here. Failed. We got an unexpected error. Objects should be the same. Oops. Right, that needs to go like this. That's why that wasn't indented. Okay, awesome. Okay, great. So we should have something like nor n. N is escape is action is command, no HL search. Oh, and an empty ops. Okay, great. Okay, sweet. Already configured conform with prettier and local prettier config file. I may try configuring with CSS. Can't with my Kickstart configuration. I haven't done that yet, no. I also don't know anything about configuring prettier because it seems like a terrifying nightmare that I don't want to know about. So... local escape mapping is this. Escape mapping I is escape mapping. Sweet. Multiple modes. So I'm the wrong person to ask for that, I think. All right, so now let's try should handle at call syntax. Right, that's what we called it. Did we? Is that what we called it? At call? Yeah. Okay. So this is where things are going to get a wee bit more complicated. Require mod dot f foo. No, we'll just do this so that's a little smaller. Okay, so this shouldn't work anymore. It's gonna say I don't know what to find in here. So I think right now it'll probably pass, right? So that's fine. Okay, so now we can go back to here. What we need to do is inside evaluate key maps. Greetings from Mexico. Lots of learning. Oh, very cool. Hey, thanks, Hugo. Welcome. Okay, we've got this child type here. Inspect tree. So post CSS. We've got this, and then we've got at keyword is call. So we have a post CSS statement. That's our child, right? So we want to do action equals a value if child type CSS is call, and okay, so sure. So then it should be local at keyword is name child 0, the first one, the at keyword here. And then this should be vim tree sitter dot get text from here and node. Oops, how do we use this one again? Name node and text. Source, right? Or did I call it text? Am I calling it text on this one? No, it's a bit annoying. Okay. Okay, that's good. So then this should be at keyword. When we go back to here and we run this, it should say at call. Beautiful. So if this is at call, if at keyword equals call, well, maybe this will work. What happens when we go to evaluate CSS thing here and we have a post CSS? Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. We can just do action equals evaluate this here with child. Yup. And we go back to here and we say post CSS. And now we can say else if keyword equals at call, then end. And we can do return function end. Just an empty function. That's fine for now. End. Whoops. Find global source. Oh, this one's text. right? Really should probably call this something besides text. We should call this source again. Oh, wait, but this, this should go in evaluate CSS value, not here. Evaluate CSS value, property name, call expression, grid selectors. Oh, I haven't done that yet. Okay, perfect. Else if post CSS statement, then local keyword is this. Unknown post CSS statement.
Recursion.
Sorry, chat. I'm cruising right now.
Topic, but I think I finally have the best definition.
We have something messed up in this. Missing symbol end. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Where did we jacked this up real bad somewhere, didn't we? Local here, this return end. This should be fine. If this blah 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 blah. Yep. Well, I'm getting a bunch of jacked up diagnostics because somewhere along the way we must be somewhere inside of evaluate key maps, right? No, it's because we have a bunch of redefined locals, but that's because somewhere we missed the end. Oh, do I have an else if somewhere? No, this one's fine. Because this isn't right. Like it can't be here. Here, well, we'll just figure out where we'll figure out where we scuffed it up by everything else getting very indented. Else if end. Here we go. End. There we go. That's better. All right, so inside of here, source. Yep. Keyword is call. Child doesn't exist. This should be local child is node named child 0. Assert must have a child. Okay. Then we can go here and child, and then this should be child. Keyword. If keyword is that call, we already got this. Yeah, we don't need this. Then we can go here. Okay, I see. That's why we had this wrong here. Else and like this, right? Keyword is this. What? Why? Oh, I have one too many of these now? There we go. That makes sense. Sweet! We have a function here now. Lua shenanigans. Yep. That's okay. Okay, so awesome. So now we have a function, but it's not really doing anything. So that's okay. When we go back to here, and we have this function. So now we need to basically grab this part right here. If it only has 2 children, because we can also have this. This is the other option we have. Let's just write these out in the tests. Why not? Right, this is our first option here, which this should still execute here. So this should return a function that just says require mod f and call this function. So we should just load this in as Lua code, basically. Because I think if we do at If we do this, we do like at call here, and we go here like this. This will break now, right? Like this, it doesn't like this. We need to do something like well, we need a block. What happens if we do this? Oh, we can do this. We just have less. There's so many weird rules. I don't know what all the rules are. So this should just always have this and then something here. We'll do this for now. I'm going to assume that if we're calling it, we're going to pass something to it. So that's okay, I guess. So what we should do here is we get this, which we can just load as a load string, I think. I think. Local function f is load string node named child1 source, and then this should be function ref, and we can return that as fine, I guess, as well. Okay, so let's try this where we have, let's go to our at call here, and let's just go something like, well, this will do, this should then call live grep. It should ignore everything else, right? So if I do space slash, right? Space slash telescope at call require telescope built in nmap space slash. So it does have a function here, but it doesn't look like it's picking up the right thing. Oh, because this needs to be like p call this or something. We can do something instead like local function node is this assert must have a function node. Local function text is, whoops. Local function text is vim tree sitter get node. No, function node. Okay, that's assert node name child must have a function. Okay. So then we want to do string.format p call %s function text assert must load function expected to close here near return. Whoops, there we go. Nmap space here. Print calling function text. Calling required telescope built in. That doesn't work. Oh shoot, this is more than one node? Wait, no, this should be a whole call expression. This is not a whole call expression. They never load plugin directly. What should you require specifically? What do you mean you never loaded a plugin directly? So like you can put this somewhere in your Lua code after you've basically like added this plugin to your Neovim setup. Does that answer your question? Oh, right. We need not both of these to be doing this. Okay, let's do this for right now. So this should be one node. This should be one node. Yeah, that should be one node. All right, let's try again. We'll try again. It's fine. Calling require telescope.builtin. That is not what I was hoping for. Function node. Node. Name child 1. You look great today. More relaxed. Oh, well, thanks. I feel pretty relaxed today. without PM. What do you mean without package manager? No, just load this with a package manager. Like load this whole thing as a package. I guess I don't. Node name child source get node text function node. What is it? What function node? Maybe I don't understand what's happening there. Node call expression. So then why wouldn't it require telescope built-in not found? Let's not do that because that part's kind of annoying now. Calling required telescope built-in. Okay, well that part's just not right. Why is it not? Okay. This should be the first child here. So why is it not all of these are one child? Node named children count. 2. Post CSS statement. Here's the @ keyword, which should be at 0. Then this should be at 1. This whole thing should be at 1. Why is that not doing that? It says it's a call expression, doesn't it? It says it's a call expression. So why is the text not all? Why am I not getting the whole text? Get node text. What happens if I just get it of the whole node? Let's just see what this looks like. Whoops. Unexpected symbol. Yep. Okay, so that's right. I used ChatGPT last night to write a Python script to remove all the color from PDF so I could print without destroying my ink. Finally, AI has proved useful for something, Nightshade. That's impressive. I'm glad you found something that did it. Nightshade finally did it. Calling required telescope built in. Okay, so that just makes no sense to me. I guess what we can do is we can local text is, we'll say matched text. I don't really know. We'll do this for I equals 1 to name children count and whoops, no. That's not even, but it says it only has 2 children, so how can it not capture everything? Chat, this doesn't make any sense. What is source? Source better be the whole file here, I guess, right? Yeah, it's the whole file. Function text, function node, function node range. What does it think it is? To 101, 16 to 101, 44. Well, that makes sense. That's the whole thing. That's 16, 44, right? Oh, no, it only goes to here. Well, then what the heck? What the heck is this? These are, how is it? This doesn't make any sense. Did you get a job? No. I mean, this is what I want to be doing right now. Writing CSS configuration for Neovim. www.twitch.tv/tejdv. This is exactly what I want to be doing. Okay. I still don't know why this isn't. Why would this not be capturing this? That's pretty weird. Node Okay, let's do local node text is node text source. Oh, no way. Oh, this is part of the rule set. Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even realize this. The reason this works is because this isn't actually part of this. This is like when you write something here and then dot some other like class or whatever. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, maybe this won't work so good. Maybe this won't work so good, Chad. I don't know. So let's see. We have a block, rule set. Okay, so we just need to get everything up until the block. We can do that in a hack way. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it in a hack way. We can do it in a hack way, I'm sure. So we just need to find where the first block is. TS install CSS. Yep, that should work, Diablo. Yep. Can we wrap that in quotes? Like this whole thing? No, it doesn't work because then we'd have to do something different. We would have to do something different. TS install CSS. TS install CSS. Do you have Neovim tree sitter already installed? What does he mean? Config with CSS. You see this? This whole Neovim is configured with CSS. What do you mean it doesn't work though? You got to give me more info. Escape the dot. I don't think you can do that. Kickstart CSS 1. That's what we're making. Yeah, that's what we're making. I sent text in Discord. Yeah. Hit me up. Or ping me in my Discord. Okay, call request. So I still think I can get this because basically we want anything. So we can get this one. We just want anything up to the first block, which we should be able to do something like local block is node iter descendants. Isn't there like a descendant? Send inventory. Okay, checking right now. Failed to run for CSS. Help tree sitter parsers. What Neovim version are you on, Diablo? Oh, we can do this. We can do this easily. We can do this easily. We'll just do this. I think this will probably honestly work. And then 11. 0 dev. Okay. How are you? Failed to run init for Failwind. Failed to run init. What do you have in init? Did you make sure Neovim tree sitter gets loaded before Failwind in however you're loading your plugins? I don't know what it's a little hard to say without more info. Vim.split node text to space. Does split have a max? Vim split. Do we have like a find trim empty? We don't. Okay. So we can go like this. So we can go local parts is this. We can say, what do we want to do? We want to get table dot remove parts 1. This table remove modifies in place. Then we can go local table local node, or we can say node text is table concat parts here. Then string dot find s parts local brace is this. So then we should be able to go node text is string sub here. Brace plus 1 string sub. What? I and J. No. I would just want to go from 1 to there. Print node text. Bad argument defined. String inspector got table. Oh, right. Node text. On loop brace, a nil value. Init 0 true. Brace a nil value. Really? I just heard tree sitter video. Hey, thanks, Majesty. I don't know. Lazy is loading it and fail when displaced after tree sitter. You may need to put there's like dependencies or whatever as part of it. So put that that fail when depends on tree sitter. Diablo. That'll make sure that it gets loaded after. Node text brace. Really? String find and print node text. Okay, so it still didn't get. Wait, what? Node is the whole post CSS statement, isn't it? Oh, we actually need it for the whole block. Oh. Evaluate key map. Okay. Okay. If child is this, then we're going to go here and say key map. Now this will definitely break now because we don't have this unknown CSS value. Yep. Okay. That's fine. So where did we have post CSS statement before? So now this is really block. And if child must block post CSS statement. Ooh, but if I put something here like description something, then this won't be here anymore. Okay, this one is just specifically for this idea here. So let's actually go. We'll just comment all of this actually. And we'll go here. And we'll take this. And we'll take this up to here. And we'll go like this. Because we don't know how to do this right now. That's true. Okay. So when we go back to evaluate here, evaluate where we have this. So what we actually need to do here. We can yoink all of this. CSS. Oh, it's going great. It's actually like unironically. So let's do local keyword is vim treater vim child 0. Whoops. And then we should have this, and we should be able to do key map source node is What did it say here? CSS value block. Oh, do I still have evaluate? Oh. We don't want that anymore. And then we can say action equals this. Okay. Calling. Woo! We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. Okay. Oh, wait. What? Shouldn't this do table remove parts? Oh, I should probably do Vim trim here. Trim empty is true as well. Calling this. Wait, what? Node text. Table concatenates calling this. What? Print Vim inspect parts. Doesn't make any sense. What? I literally just said Vim trim node text space parts trim empty is true. Is working? Oh, nice, Diablo. Very cool. That's pretty hilarious. I'm glad that it's working. Print node text. Calling. Oh, it's grabbing this. Ah, it's grabbing this as well. Oh, because it's the whole block. Got it. I want just the post CSS statement. No, I don't want just the post CSS statement, right? Because that's just, this is just here. Yep. Got it. Okay, that's the goofiness of it, right? That's the goofiness of it. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to have this whole block. We have a declaration, and we have post CSS statement. Oh, these are just next to it. These are just siblings? These are just siblings. What? Okay, well, I can get, maybe I should do this instead. We'll do this, and we'll say, so local post CSS is, okay, so that's the child. That's the child itself. Okay. So then what we want to do is we want to get the sibling node to the child. Can I do, is it like child next sibling? So this would be, local block node is this. So then what we want to do is we want to go, okay, so instead of doing this, this is going to be child. And then we're going to do, assert must have block. And then we can do Vim tree sitter get node text block node source. Okay, so now, chat, now, let's see this. Oh, it works. It actually works, chats. Look at. It's working. It's working. This is good because this is actually much stronger than we had it before, because we're actually going to get the sibling node, which is good and should be a block. And we basically skip the call part because we don't need that. And then, which maybe we could do slightly differently, but it's pretty good anyways. Oh, actually, you know what we could do? We could get, because I do know that we only have the call expression. So we should be able to do actually local call node is assert here. Yep. And then this should actually be call node. And then we don't have to drop this. We don't even have to drop this. I don't know that we even need to drop this. Let's try this. Oh. Yes. Wait, function text. Why did it? What? P call. Oh yeah, that's fine. And then we just want to do Vim trim this as well, just for the niceness of it. Look at that. We got it. We got it. So now we just need to basically load up the options for it as well, right? So we just need to evaluate the block. I think we need to do something probably different if it's empty, but maybe we'll just do this for right now. So let's go ahead and then say, so now we need to get the rest of the block. There should be a rule set and then a block. So this is the rule. Oh, sorry. This should be, instead of block node, this is rule set node. Okay. And this should be must have rule set. And then we should have a rule set. And we can do, we're just looking for the block. We're looking for the block inside of here. So we can go local arguments. And so now for children of the rule set, for child in I pairs here, and if child type is equal to block, that's what we want, right? Block, then end. And we want to do arguments equals evaluate as table. Where's my table function here? Evaluate as table. Eval block as table. Local eval. Oops. Okay, right. Whatever, that's fine. Where was I? Yeah. Eval block as table. Oh, right. This should be rule child and rule child. And then there should be rule child here. And then we can go vim inspect arguments like this. So ideally, when we do this, we should be able to go here and see that didn't show anything. Okay, so it's just, wait. Oh, we're cooking. Oh, we're cooking, boys. We are cooking. Okay, so when we go to here, we can say prompt title live grep in open files, right? Like this. So now when we do this, we should see it didn't work. Is it not called prompt title anymore? Is that not what it's called? I guess I don't know. Is this the right one? Config CS? Yeah. Prompt title. Lua or telescope live grep prompt title equals hello. Okay, so that worked. But it didn't work from here. Oh! Duh. We called pcall here, but we never call it with any arguments. Load string. Can load string take load string use the idiom similar to load, but gets the chunk from the given string? That part is the problem here. So instead, what we probably want to do is something like this. Function return end. Will this work? I actually don't know. I don't know if I need to write return here or not. Because then we should be able to do function ref here. I don't know. Must load function. Yeah, so I think it needs to be like this. I always forget if that's how you're supposed to do it. Print function text. So this is return function here, and I don't think that's quite right. Do I need to call this once and then call it again? I need to do this, I think. One thing you know, search trees or generate the tree in a Lisp language. I know nothing about Lisp. It does not generate it in an actual Lisp language. That is just a way to represent it. Yes! Ah, let's go! Okay, there we go. Look at that, live graph and open files. We passed this. True. Yeah, it's just literally working. It's just literally working. Yes. Okay, so that actually, does this not look incredible? Chat, am I the only one that thinks that looks amazing? I have to do Alright, but that's funny. Like, that actually looks pretty good. Oh my goodness. This is real life. Okay. All right, cool. Well, that's exciting. Where were we with telescope here? Set no wrap for this. Oh, this one is grep open files. We also want to do search in open files. We also want to do basically the same thing again with fuzzily search in current buffer, right? And so then this should be current buffer fuzzy find. And then this part is where things are going to get a little bit complicated, because I don't know how we would write this right now. This is not currently possible to do. I have to think about this one, because I don't have any way basically to put this inside of here. Unless I can I don't think I can put another function inside of here. Well, it's up in CSS will be the main language. It will definitely not be. There are better options than this, but the meme is too strong. The meme is too strong for me to resist. Key, leader, SN. This one is good, because we can go at call require telescope.builtin find files. And I believe we can go like this. Current working directory is lua vim.fn standard path config. And that should work. that should work. Description. Search Neovim files. Whoops. Oh, whoops. I need to change this to space, because I didn't add this yet. expected string got function. Lua, shouldn't this evaluate to a function? Oh, but this needs to execute this. Right, because this actually just needs to be call. It just needs to exec this. Right. Lua makes it into a function. Exec should call it. So where we have Lua here. Eval Lua query. Call expression. I think we should be able to instead change this to be... There's no way we can do vim.fn standard path config, right? Is this valid? Is this valid? Plain value. This isn't a call expression? Oh, it's, yeah, so it doesn't think... that's a shame. That's a shame. Lua print, some code here. Table. Table. We're definitely not going to try and get this into Neovim core, chat. That's a terrible plan. This, though... So what does this look like? This is plain value, parenthesize value. I am tempted to eval this. Can change dots to this. Should we? I think we should. I think we should. I think we should. Yes, I believe we should. Not only can we, I think that should we. We not only should we ought we do this. It's an imperative. It's an imperative, chat. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go to eval Lua query. This is actually just function name and arguments. Function names and arguments. Function names and arguments. Function names and arguments. Okay, so this is only if this matches the Lua one. Okay, so let's go local call express. What is it called? Call function name. Function name is node child. No, text does not exist. Nice try. Vim, tree setter, get node text, beep bump bump, node, source. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. This should be local function node is this, assert, all call expression have function node. Okay, that's great. And then this should be here. We can say function node like this. Awesome. And then we can do if function name is Lua, then we're going to do this stuff. Else, and, okay, so what else would we do? Well, well, we're going to take these names, and if it's got dashes, we're going to replace them with dots and eval it. Duh. I mean, duh. Right? I mean, am I right, chat? Local, so we can do function name is function name g sub with dash 2 dots. Yeah, of course. Print function name. Okay, and then we'll just return function end for right now. Just for this, for right now. Just for this moment. Function vim fn standard path. That's exactly what I want. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I want, right? Is it possible for CSS for config to be better than Lua config? Yes, of course. Of course, yes. Ooh, the problem is this not going to get lazily evaluated? let's think about this. How can I make it so that this should be only evaluated later, chat? Lazily. We need lazily evaluation for this, right? Because we don't want to actually set this at the beginning. This is technically inside of a function, right? Oh, of course. Duh. When we go to the key map, and when we evaluate the key map here, the problem is this should not happen now. Right? This can't happen now. This needs to happen later. So this needs to go here. Like this. Okay? This needs to go here. So now when we're here, we won't actually see the message because it hasn't been done yet. But when I do space SN, now it's going to go here and it's going to say, yo, dog, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That's because we need to evaluate it later. That's perfect. This is the delaying of it. So now when we go back to here and we do this and we get this function here, we can evaluate this whole thing by calling this expression. So we can say local func ref is load string. And can I just do function name? Like this? And then we can go function ref. And for right now, let's just say, what do I want it to be? I want it to be config. So let's just see if this works for right now like this. And we do space SN. Attempt to call a nil value. Okay. Okay, so I think you're right. I think we need to do return like this. I think that we'll call ahead of time. No. The way that we have it right now, it'll only... This needs to evaluate here. This is what... When we call something, we expect to get back a value. That's good. We want to get back the value, right? The problem was before, right? If we didn't do that, we were evaluating the arguments inside of the key map eagerly. That's bad. The function hasn't been called yet, so we need to wait till later. So now we're waiting till later. So that's actually perfect. That's exactly what we want. So now we just need to grab all of the arguments, right? So it's like local arguments is some list. I think I want to do fold. This is
made it properly tail recursive.
Exactly. Thank you.
Ocaml is actually my favorite.
Thank you. Thanks for the sub. So this is inside of here. We just have arguments. So we just need to fold over all of the arguments for this call expression. What happens if I have multiple of these? Config. They're just going to be inside of arguments as well. Just wanted to say I've been following your YouTube for the longest time and watching your VODs. Oh, nice. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate hanging out and saying hey. And enjoying the VODs as well. It's nice. Hopefully it's fun and enjoyable and like just kind of a nice time, you know? All right, so now we should have a call expression always just has arguments here. So we should be able to go, we have our call here. So we should be able to say local, so we can go local arguments node is here. All call expressions have arguments. What if we have nothing? Delete inside here. We just have an empty arguments. Okay, awesome. That's fine. But it still has arguments. So now we can go for arg in name children, and we can get all of these. We can say local arguments is this. And we can go table insert arguments eval this arg source. Yep. And then now we can say unpack arguments like this. Oh, chat. That is too freaking funny, dude. That is so funny. It's actually working. It's like, it's just working. You know what I mean? I gave in. And I came in and I saw the CSS and I said, this is incredible. This is incredible. It's the best CSS I've ever seen. You know, that's what we're getting right now. Prompt title. Search neovim.files. Oh my goodness. Chat, look at this. How is actually, we could just call oh no. Oh no. Features. Okay. Call Lua functions with kebab case. This gets transformed into Vim FN standard path config. Oh, nice. Nice. So that works. This see, we need to do more of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to do more of these shenanigans here, because you can't put dots here in CSS, but we can make it feel like you're still writing Lua, you know? Standard path, that's like finding where your the XDG directories are. So this right here, this key map, it'll open up your dot files wherever you are. Like, so if you're in a different project, you can type space SN and it will open up your Neovim config dot files, right? And you can search inside of them. Can someone explain what's going on? This Neovim right here is completely configured with CSS. Is it only XDG? I mean, it works for Linux, Mac, and Windows. So they're still considered XDG directories, I think, on Windows, right? Or are they not? They're just different directories. CSS classes, some CSS, some other things. Elixir mentioned. Windows is strange. You're right. Print JSON, some code here. So there is a CSS to Lua compiler. No, we use tree sitter. We iterate. We write some queries. We do some iteration. We match over everything, and then we can compile, or not really compile. We just like walk the tree and execute stuff for Neovim. Or like you can make a CSS to Vim script API layer. It's basically like we wrote a CSS interpreter. We basically wrote a CSS interpreter. Right? So it, like, you put in a CSS file, it executes it and spits out and like just does things inside of Neovim to load. That's cool. That's what I'm saying. We almost completely replicated the setup here for for Telescope, like from Kickstart. We're trying to make Kickstart CSS, basically. Things your unemployed friends do for fun. Exactly. All right. Unfortunately, I think I need to go soon. Let me go. I might go check. I'll probably just go check with Kayleen quick to see if she needs help with anything with the baby. And then I'll be right back, chat. We might be done. I'm not sure. Sorry. Wow. Hey. Fancy meeting you here at the end of the video. Just go ahead. Give it a smash. You know. Wow. The like button. You can make fun of me in the comments for that one. I don't even care because you made it to the end of this video. Thanks, everybody. See ya.